I mean, it would be nice sometimes if people were excited, ecstatic to be here for the latest episode of Tech Talk ThursPlays for July 28th, 2022. And we have things to be excited about because it's the first time
Oh,
we're
please.
having a double feature, a
Oofer.
twofer of games, a double. I don't know. I've run out of materials. I am one of your hosts, Marcus Major Linux Summers. Of course, I'm joined this week and every week by Kevin Kev. It's your boy Kev in the building.
In the building.
And of course, we're joined this week live from the hot fiery sands of what is known as North Carolina weather. Sinziak is in the building.
Hey,
Why
I'm
is
being
your
calm on
background on
purpose.
fire?
Good question.
I mean, I missed that part when we were having that discussion on what could and could not be seen by individuals on the call, but we will not
Kevin
relitigate
saw it.
that. Because we have video games to play. We can be mad at a whole bunch of things with a whole bunch of people. Because this week we are playing both Fall Guys and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Okay. I was going to say Schroeder's? I don't know.
Not Schroeder's, please.
Schroeder is a musician, right?
No.
Yes. From Peanuts, yes.
Who is Schroeder in real life? Because that's a real person too, right?
Yes.
He is
Sure it
also
is.
a musician, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Anywho, how's everybody been doing this week? Kev, how you been? What you been looking like, man?
Uh, Not too bad. Not too bad. Like, just, you know, tried out Live Alive this Monday, which was awesome. It's a game. It's an RPG that came out on like the Super Famicom back in Japan, but it never made it over to the West, and so they remade it on the Switch, and it was actually really cool. It's got these different levels, sequences where you play as a different character in a different historical period. There's like prehistory. There is Imperial China, Edo Japan, Wild West. And then two types of then one is present day, air quotes present day, near future and distant future. And so it's pretty good. I played prehistory. Um, that one was actually kind of cool because there was no dialogue in the game. So character you would had to like figure out the story with no dialogue. So it was actually pretty interesting. So played some of that, played more Two Point Hospital, found out that Two Point Hospital does not like my new PC. Um
What do you
it's
mean?
not it's like it crashes during sometimes sometimes when it's like we're not streaming, it's fine. And then when I streamed it, like I think like 2 weeks ago, it crashed. And then we streamed it this past Tuesday, and it crashed like twice. So I'm debating on either it's the NVENC encoder or possibly weird, probably like something in something in the drivers. But it's only the one game. Like I streamed like No Man's Sky, had no problems with it. Streamed other games prior to that, didn't have any problems.
Have
It
you
was just this one, so
have
I'm
you
not really sure.
tried? What game was this again?
2 Point Hospital.
What's the frame rate running on that?
It was running on 60 and it still crashed. I dropped it. I think it was like 80 and it was fine. But it's been fine before. But then when I dropped it to 60, it still kind of crashed.
Oh,
So what I
okay.
did was I reinstalled the graphical drivers. Um it's either like possibly the Nevec and code the NVEC encoding. So I don't know. So I just went to the instead of the new one, I went to the non-new Nevec encoding and
Oh,
see if that kind of helped. If that doesn't, I'll drop it down the high and kind of see what it look. Try the graphics down the high. I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's probably like Young said, it's probably too powerful.
see, that's why it was a
Like,
Stardew.
mm,
That's what it was a Stardew.
so, so yeah, I am. So yeah, I just kind of like tested it, and I played a little bit before, and everything seemed to be okay. I'm just assuming that maybe might be like driver issues. So I'm not really sure. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna I'll definitely double check it again. Um, with new drivers
Are you
when
doing
the
the
new drivers
DD?
come
Are you
out.
doing the DDU uninstall?
As far as what?
Like when you're removing the drivers, are you doing like that thing, like the app you get from Guru 3D and go into safe mode and completely wipe it?
No, I just reinstalled it.
Well, that so one way to figure
I
out
know
if it's
what
a
you.
the one that
Yeah,
for those who do not know,
right.
one way to really get rid of a driver to see if it's a driver issue is to completely remove it, just strip it out, reboot the system, preferably without the Ethernet cable or without the internet, and then install it just as an air gap system.
Yeah. What do you think for? Yeah, yeah.
It
So yeah,
is.
I'm trying. I'll do that if we still having issues. But again, that's only it. But that's one game that's acting up. So it's kind of like if No Man's Sky is not acting up, if Lost Ark isn't acting up, so I'm gonna go through a whole laundry list of a possible thing. If it's gonna trigger on a game, I would expect it to be No Man's Sky. That's kind of
I
like the
mean,
thing that I'm thinking about.
to be
But
fair, when I was having those driver issues with Windows 11, it played every game all right. It
mhm,
was Adobe Premiere that it kept breaking on.
right. So
So I
I'm
mean,
like,
there's that.
yeah. So I mean, I'm like I say, if push comes to shove, then yeah, I might try that. But so far, it has just been one title, one game, and maybe as far as streaming it goes, it runs it runs fine. Like I ran it like 2 nights ago. No, yeah, I ran it like Tuesday night and for like about an hour, and we didn't have any issues. So I don't know if it maybe happened to be like it ran afoul of the encoder. I don't know, but we'll just see. We'll just see. But I'll just like also like try other games and kind of like for like an hour or so and see if that has anything because I really haven't played a lot of my games, of my like graphically intensive games. I think I dabbled in some Sea of Thieves this morning to see if anything changed, but it didn't. It didn't. Nothing bad happened. The water looks amazing now. The water looks amazing.
Do you have access to Assassin's Creed 4?
Is that Black Flag?
Yes. That's on
Yeah.
Game Pass, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I mean,
Or
I
maybe
have a
on
copy of
console.
it.
Well, I'm saying, well, for the PC.
Yeah.
You should try that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try that.
What made me believe in the well, I had a PS4, so when I bought Black Flag when it came out, it was on the PS4. But it was Vinny Caravella from Giant Bomb who was not convinced about the jump from PS3 to PS4. And he said, and I agree with him, granted I didn't have a PS3 to compare it to, but seeing the water on PS4 in Assassin's Creed Black Flag was like, oh shit, that's real fucking water. And then yeah, like having played Sea of Thieves on an Xbox One or even on my 1080 at the time, yeah, looking at the waters, oh shit, yeah, like all this other like the fucking pirates look fucking toy as shit, but that water looks fucking real. And I'm not fucking with this water.
Yeah, that was coming from like the 1060 to the 3080 Ti. It was like, wow, okay, all right.
And I mean,
I
even
see it
then,
now.
and even then too, like for me, like so I'm over a year. I just realized I've had my 3080 Ti for about a year now. I'm still looking for that, like I mean, I think even with my 1080, I was still able to see some things, and sure, like I'm able to play some things in with ray tracing, but I'm still like just chasing that high, like something that's really gonna test this graphics card other than Cyberpunk.
Play Stardew.
We've played Stardew since then. Well, I'll give it no, the one game that made me so happy that I played and was able to stream was Dead by Daylight. Because everybody I have seen play that game, they're like, and it's no shade to these people, but that game is not optimized. So everybody who I knew played it, their streams look like ass.
Mm-hmm.
Because that game chugged when people were trying to stream it because they were playing the game and also streaming it on the same machine.
Mm-hmm.
That game fucking chugged, and I hated watching people play that game. It's like, one, it's a horror game, so that's already a knock. But when you're like skipping frames just all the time, it's like, yeah, this game looks bad for us to go play it, and like I'm playing it at a smooth 60 while streaming it.
Right.
And it's like, well, baby, you did it. You did it. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It was like I say, what's so awesome about it is like I'm able to literally play games that I would have had trouble streaming and like playing and streaming together.
How was streaming No Man's Sky?
Oh, it was great.
Because that's one of them.
Oh yeah, it was great, and that's why I was literally like knocking my head together because I'm like, of all the games I would expect it to have issues with streaming and like playing the streaming together with everything set to ultra settings and like high anti-aliasing. I figured it was going to be the game with the detailed planets, running in real time kind of thing. Wasn't expecting it was the little like indie-ish game where you like
Stardew.
cure people with the indie-ish game. I didn't think that was 2 Point Hospital for me. 2 Point Hospital. So I didn't think it was like 2 Point Hospital. And so it was like, but then it's like, oh, it's not it's probably just like an application thing. And then I read an article that was like reinstall drivers, like running administrator, kind of like tone the graphics down a bit. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. But but it's just this one game, and its new game is coming out next month. So I'm fine with not taking it off the rotation, but it was just a matter of like, damn, this one?
You play this game with a mouse and keyboard, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, again, this is
Yeah.
no shade because like I was going to say that, remember that both of those games are on Xbox as well.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
hey, if it's not working here, go on Xbox, but then I'm not sure how the controller will work, even though it does take keyboard and mouse, but I'm not sure how that works with your system and what have you.
Right. And I would, like I say, and I myself wouldn't go through all of that just for one game.
Yeah, I get that is like, I will not be defeated. See, at that point, it becomes a I'm not going to be defeated mentality. It's like, no, we're going to fucking work today.
It's more of a I'll just check it out. I'm gonna put this on pause, on hiatus for a while until I figure out exactly what the problem is,
Yeah, that's
and
bringing
I
in.
just can play. Yeah, and I can literally play the literal wall of other games that play in the
And see, and
meantime.
that's the thing. Like, it's that mentality of, yeah, I could do that and I will never figure it out or I'll never get to it. Or it's like, no, because of that, I need to figure this out, which means that things are canceled, everything. No, I will not let this one thing defeat me. I can't. But I do want to get back to No Man's Sky because it's one more thing I want to ask you. When you did you stream booting into No Man's Sky?
Yes.
So how was navigating the starfield before you got on the planet?
I mean, it was nice though. Like
Because it
when
still
we would
kind of chugs for me. I haven't tried it
it
lately,
it
but it
chugs
chugs in that beginning starfield.
right when we're traversing the planet, everything's smooth.
Yeah.
When we go into orbit, there's a slight like like judder when we like leave the planet, and when we leave the planet, and when we're in orbit.
Yeah, I think that's the game. But
Yeah.
it's always that when you're like pressing A to start and it starts the whole loading of the like trying to load the game in.
Hmm.
That's when like that initial starfield chugs a little bit for me.
Hmm.
And it makes me afraid that, oh no, this game is not going to be great. Something's wrong with the game. And it's after that when they put you on the planet and it's like, oh shit, no, everything's okay. Cool.
Right.
We're good here.
Right.
But it's always that initial starfield load where it's like,
Mhm.
this ain't great.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. But then it's like a little like. But it really like shows that this game has some. This game has some horses to it. And when you like, it looks really smooth and less juddery when you're like, when you call your anomaly, and you see this big thing go, pew, and then like drops in, and then you just fly into it, and there's just like no stutter
Mm-hmm.
going to and fro the anomaly. That part's awesome. When you like go into like space stations, that's cool. When you're traversing the planet, there's no chug, there's no problem, there's no issues. It's just that one little like light when you like leave the planet and go into orbit. Now when you warp, when you warp to a new system, that's when it's like, okay, yep, I'm seeing a little chuggy now. There's some chugs now. There's some chugs now. But outside of that, it's been really smooth and buttery. Like it's been really smooth and buttery. So
Do you have GTA?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I
But see
don't have time.
that's the one I would like for you to try. But
Right.
granted, it's kind of moot now because if you never owned it before, you would not have seen the loot the issues you would have had to try to stream that game.
Now I own it, but I just don't have time.
Yeah. It's not so. It's not like again. It's not so much of a matter of like the time. It's like seeing what your system could do. Because I remember trying to stream that game, and buildings disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was invisible, and I'm trying to drive a car on a road that does not exist, and then
Right.
run into a wall that is definitely there but not there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then to come up to a Ryzen 9 and the 38. Well, I think when I updated from the i7 to the Ryzen 7, I was seeing better performance. And then, yeah, like switching over to 3080 Ti, it was like, oh, wait, is like the piece like, oh, you trying something? Are you, because, I don't feel it. But yeah,
I think I'm just like
so many different tests. And I just love it.
right.
It's having this like level of horsepower is like, fuck, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to really push it? And it's like, there's nothing you could do. Outside of
And
Cyberpunk, there is no game that exists that will push it. except for
Mm-mm.
maybe that PS3 emulator. I think that's the only thing that's out there that may give you some issues,
Mm-hmm.
according to Digital Foundry.
Right. But yeah, it's destroyed any kind of bottleneck that I would have had with any game that would have been like quote unquote graphically intensive,
Except for Doom.
except for Doom.
Doom would have
Because
just ran.
Doom would have ran great on my 1060. To
That's what
be
I'm saying. It
honest,
would have run on a fucking potato. It would run great
right,
on Intel integrated graphics before the
right,
G or XE or whatever the fuck it's called on
right.
Iris graphics.
Yeah. To put it in perspective, like Doom runs great on the Switch.
Just this is magic. This shit's just
That's
fucking
what that's.
magic.
I mean, that's what you get when you have a well optimized game.
Yeah, id Tech is great. Id
Yeah,
Tech
when
is
you
fucking great.
when you optimize games for all manner of systems, of course games are gonna run. Of course, the game's gonna run great.
All these developers need to sit at the feet of id Tech and say, yes, please
Mm-hmm.
teach me everything. John Carmack, John Romero, how did you make such an amazing engine? Granted, neither of them probably have anything to do with id Tech now, but
Mm-mm. They're just sitting up there counting all their money.
well, John Romero's making a new game, so
Of course it was.
I don't know what Carmack's doing since he left Oculus.
Counting his money.
I mean, right?
I mean, you created Wolfenstein and Doom. You don't have to work anymore at this point.
No, no.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to work. You really truly don't have to work.
Nope.
Anytime somebody makes a Doom, they think of you. Done. Like Cliff.
I'm sorry. I'm still. He may be up there. I still don't regard him that high up there.
You don't have to regard him.
I
He's
know I
already
don't.
there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I think, but still.
It's like, okay.
But yeah, it's like I'm still counting my checks too. Nigga, like, fine. I don't care. Your presence still annoys me.
And we're like, what? I can't hear you over the sound of this real life Lancer I made. But that's it. That's been it for me.
Sin, how are things in the fiery bowels of hell? He looks like he really is in Doom.
I will tell you when the rounds of the various games we will be playing start. Other than that, it's fine over here, I suppose.
Okay. Nothing to catch people up on. How was your charity streams over the weekend?
So, we did do charity streams over the weekend, and we succeeded at our fundraising goal, so that was cool. We were doing things for Color of Change, so that is always a wonderful thing. Exciting. So that was fun. And then we had a couple of very fun delivery misadventures, and we had episode 2 of a 4-part series for this game that we're playing yesterday, called Kinetic RPG with Honey and Dice. So that was fun. And aside from that, enjoying the fact that this means, for everybody watching at home, it's August on Monday. If anybody knows what happened in July, let me know. But it's August on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep getting reminded I'm supposed to be on a plane in like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like,
Also,
I don't know how to feel.
Miss Kitty Cat is doing very well out here.
Kitty cat. I've
So
seen.
for those of y'all who are not aware, if you have a cat, when you move, it can be very stressful for them. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on her, because at first she was kind of like, I'm hiding from everyone and everything. I'm just gonna get food and water and go right back to wherever I was hiding. But now she's just casually wandering the house at all times of day and being very adorable and cuddly and all of these things. And it's great.
Good,
It's great
good.
to see.
Glad everybody's acclimated to Florida, formerly known as North Carolina.
Oh, Carolina.
So you said from Florida?
To Florida, formerly North Carolina. Because now it rains at 4 o'clock on the dot every day like it used to in Florida.
See, the thing is, you lived in Florida. I don't.
I've never
have-
lived in Florida.
So how do you know that it rains at 4 o'clock every day in Florida?
I've gone to Florida on vacation as a child. We were able to time it to Oprah.
I don't know what to say about like the weather up here. It's really cool to watch because I have big windows to watch it with, but it's also just like, what's the reason, North Carolina? What is the reason?
It blew the top off of my gazebo on my back porch, and my wife and I are now looking like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do? We got to put it back up, but damn, do we really want to? And Grill Me is saying yes. Every other part of me is like, no, it's too hot. Let's not.
But just like watching storms and having to explain, to you. Apparently, there are people who live in North Carolina but are not, like familiar with the phrase heat lightning. So having to explain that whole thing to people is funny.
Wait, I am not familiar with that term.
Basically, cloud to cloud lightning that has no thunder, as opposed to cloud to ground lightning, which does.
Oh. Who knew?
So anytime you see lightning, but you don't hear any thunder afterward, there's no wind and usually no rain either. That we're talking about that. And that happens in places that are usually both very warm and very humid. Like here.
Oh. The more you know.
Oh, and compliance training.
Oh.
I did 4 hours of compliance training at work. Can I just say, compliance training for avoiding things like bullying and or harassment at the workplace just sends me into orbit.
But are you now compliant?
I mean, I am, because I was just like, I'm getting this. If I don't get anything else done by the end of this month, I'm getting done with that because I don't want to have to look at it again until next year, sometime at the very bare minimum. But the way that they were just like, let's talk about racism, and I'm just like, my hackles. I'm not going to get through this video. I'm not going to get through this video. Or people, talking about people who speak other languages in another room, or talking about people's like different sexual or gender identities, and romantic relationships outside of work and how they impact the workplace. And I'm just like, I can't watch these. I need comfort food after having to take these training.
And I assume you had some on deck.
I did not.
Oh. Well, let's see. Outside of seeing the roof of my gazebo on the deck, not much here. Just chilling, installing apps, and getting things set up, and combating Xbox in their app. I tweeted this earlier. I wish that in the app they were aware. Like, if I have to register my PC with Microsoft. You're obviously pulling hardware information off of that, you're pulling PC information off of it. You should be able to tell me, or at least you could tell me how big my C drive is. You should be able to see all the other drives I have installed and allow me to say, hey, if I can't install it on C, let me install it on another drive. And I feel like the same should be said for the Xbox. If you allow me to add more storage to it, whether it's the expansion slot or hard or like external hard drives, you should be able to recognize when those devices are plugged in, So when I go to install an app on my phone, because again, I want to buy an app or I got notification that, hey, this Game Pass game is out and I'm not at my house to download it, and I want to download it, let me choose where that goes. Instead of telling me, oops, you can't install it, or in the PC's case, we will let you hit install on anything you want, and we will try within the best of our ability to stuff it into the C drive until you literally cannot install another thing, and then it's just like a 50 car pileup of other apps that just can't install because you ran out of space. And as soon as you try to clean it up, it then tries to install another game, which will then fill up the hard drive again. At one point today, I almost thought that I would not be able to stream because I could not get the C drive from just not even showing a status bar. It was like C drive, NTFS. That's it. Wouldn't tell me how much storage was on it, how much I had free, because it was none. Like y'all say, them red bars I show sometimes are just embarrassing. Imagine just having no bar. Because it's like, when it's just like, dude, fuck you. What are you doing? But outside of that, it's been great. My son does not like when I take credit for his work. I told him yesterday, I said, look, you gotta clean up the counters, that way mommy would be proud of us. He looked at me and said, but daddy, you didn't do anything. I said, well, she'll be proud of you for cleaning your mess. She'll be proud of me for telling you to clean up your mess. But daddy, that's not fair.
Out of the mouth of babes.
I said, son, that's not my mess. That's not mine. You need to clean that up.
But I did.
And you get credit for it. And I get credit for being a parent.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Many man's like, I'm not really seeing the thing in that, but okay.
I just died.
Like,
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't. And my attempt to justify it was just not working.
mm-hmm.
No. if he knew the phrase, sir, the math is not, like, daddy, the math is not math.
The math is the Padre. The math, she not mathing.
No. You ain't do shit yet. Oh boy. But yeah, slowly trying to get things set up. Thought I was going to start streaming this week, but it's like, I don't know. I left work. I go sit again. It's a thing of, I sit on this couch and I fall asleep. And it's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, this weekend I played all of fucking Trek to Yumi by accident. Like, I just sat down and just kept playing. It's like, eventually it'll get me to a part where like I could put this controller down and go do something else, but it never did. Next thing you know, I took my whole trek through Yumi and came back and won the game. And so, oh well, fuck this. Surprisingly, not a lot of people have finished the game. Because if you know on Xbox, they will tell you when you get the achievement if it's rare or not. Like how many people get that? It's like the percentage of people who've played this game who's gotten the achievement. I was getting rare achievements by just progressing in the game. Like you finished chapter 6. Here's a rare achievement. Like, wait, what? You mean to tell me not a lot of people got this far? Is it hard? Did they just give up? Are they coming back? But then I can see why people also left it, because it it had some issues. Textures weren't loading when they should have. Again, this is on Xbox Series X. Textures were not loading when they should have. Like, my man was wearing like a polygonal shirt until the high def texture decided it wanted to load in. At one point, a pivotal conversation, because this game is in Japanese, a pivotal conversation between the master and the student was taking place, and all the audio just cut out. All I could hear was just the rustling of the leaves and the wind, but nobody, like, and then their mouths were moving, but there was no audio from the mouth. But I mean, outside, it was a pretty good game. It kept me interested. I finished it. And I always sit there. I always sit to tell somebody to look. If I finished the game, if I didn't just like quit it because, oh my god, this is horrible. It's a good game. It's a default good game. It could have been better. It was better than good. But like, yeah, it wasn't like just like, oh man, this game is amazing. Yes, this will give Ghost of Tsushima a run for its money. No, it will not. No. I'll wait for that to come out on PC though. On top of that, played some Power Wash Simulator. Thank you, Kev.
Welcome.
It had its hooks in me so much that I dreamed that I power washed my bathroom. I woke up and used the bathroom and said, didn't I just clean? Oh, wait, no, that was a dream. I should probably clean this, though. And, of course, been playing a shit ton of Vampire Survivor because I can't put it down.
I haven't touched it yet, by the way. I will. I will.
It's so good. It's so good. This is why I was like getting the stream started today, because like as I'm sitting trying to clear hard drive space, I'm like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. Let me turn on this Vampire Simulator real quick. But yeah, that's it for me. I think it's time to get into one of our games for this evening, and it's Fall Guys.
Indeed.
Of course, I am playing here on PC. The Steam version apparently installs a version of the Epic Game Client.
Yeah.
So they've at least updated it. So nope, you have the Epic version too. Haha. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it required me to create an Epic account to do that.
Apparently my progress from the Xbox did not come over. Or no, it did not.
Well, that's wild. Mine did.
I might have to check. I wonder if, because I just clicked a whole bunch of shit, so I'm wondering if I now have like two Epic accounts. One that's associated with my Xbox and the other one that is on PC. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I just clicked things and things just happened. Let's see, I want to put on my Ezio clothes.
I'll be in with y'all shortly. I'm currently 18th.
Sir.
I played a pickup game after mine. I was like, get my hands all warmed up. My family.
Oh wow. I was about to be like, do I just play a solo route real quick? And I did not do that. Kevin took the road rest but I guess here.
I was like,
okay, so I assume you are a Puritan Jinvato?
Oh.
Yes.
What?
And no, I will not be explaining that.
No, look, hey, do you?
There's, yeah, I might be with y'all shortly. I'm on Fruit Shoot, and I don't have the best track record in this game.
Oh yeah. Also, I played. Oh, my control. Is my controller battery dead? Because it just cut off again. I'll plug it up. So two things. Now that I remember the controller, I need to find some place that will repair controllers, because now I have my second Elite controller is broken. Like it has an upward joystick drift. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find some place that repairs controllers and see if I can get them to fix both of them, both of my Elites. Also, I played Multiverses. I forgot to mention I played Multiverses yesterday.
How was that? How was that?
It's pretty good. It is. It's fucking smash. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It is fucking smash. But I mean, I feel like Brawlhalla is also smash. I've not played a lot of that. And
Yeah,
I have
Brawlhalla
not played the Nintendo one. I mean, not Nintendo, but Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have definitely played Nintendo's Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excuse me. Bifuteki, what's good? Bifuteki says that Brawlhalla is different. It is not Smash.
Brawlhalla is a little bit more like this game.
Yeah, I made it to the finals. Wish me luck.
What's going on? What's going on, Bifuteki? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Multiverses plays like Brawl. Jeez, I'm tired of this now. I don't know. Like, look, it felt like Smash to me, but then again, I have not played Smash probably since it came out on the Switch, which probably means I should probably play Smash soon. Also, I was not convinced on Three Houses.
What, Fire Emblem?
Yeah. Is it Three Houses, the Muso game?
No, that's Three Hopes.
Okay. Yeah, that one, the new one. Yeah, I'm not. Was not sold on that. Tycho, not the burning background.
Correct. Correct. Fighting for my life.
I've made it to many a final. Still have not gotten that win.
I think I got like 2 crowns.
Have you won any, Sin? Is that
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So you just posing.
No. I got that crown because I bought the game before they made it free to play.
Well, that means I should have a crown.
Well, I didn't
I
make
ain't got
it.
no crown.
Let's see who won.
Boo.
Wow.
I would like to change my name on this game, but it won't let me do that. It won't let me be great. Also, there are a set of trials called the Yeetus clan trials, and
Yeah.
I think we should do those.
Well, that's the one I thought it was Yeezus.
Wow. Wow. If they're going to put Kanye in anywhere, it'll probably be Fortnite, to be.
Real talk. Okay. I am free.
I tried to
man,
add
that's
Kevin
cool.
to this. I tried to add Kevin to the game earlier, and Kevin was just like not available. Now I understand why.
All right.
Yeah.
It's your boy
I was trying.
Kev.
I was trying to get my little. I was trying to get my little. But I was like number. I was like number. What was I? I was like number like 3, third place. I'm bummed.
Stadium Superstar. All right, so right
Ready.
trigger. No, that's not what
Attention.
Oh, next. Oh, okay. So it's a show selector. Okay. Clan of
I see your-
Yeetus.
Yep.
Yes.
Plan
All right, I
Yeetus.
will select that one as the only one, so that way we can
Yes.
definitely get into it.
Yes.
Let us be yeeted. Check the tech channel. What would you do now? What would?
Oh, which round around? I was in that like blast ball thing, young, where you gotta like throw like the balls at other people and what with an ever like it's one of my favorite final rounds because I actually did win. That was my second win on that round. That's how I got my second crown. First crown of the season was me doing fall. I think it was like Fall Mountain, and that's always rough because I never thought I would win that one, and then I did, and it Yeet
Good
Parade. I'm with it. I hate it, but I'm with it.
AMD.
Let's go.
AMD just like a fucking leaky faucet. This is the second time they've leaked something in like a week, I think.
Ow. Lisa, Dr. Lisa got to tighten up the ship.
I
Tighten it
know.
up, Dr. Lisa.
Because they had accidentally leaked their their AMD voice.
Big Schwangens.
But yeah, I almost have this sneaking suspicion that there might be a CPU and motherboard purchase in my future.
Come on, little metal. Like, there's a little metal Godzilla person out here.
Yeah, Mecha Godzilla. Oh, he got knocked. He
Right,
got
knocked right into it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
I mean, I tried. Like, I'm trying to run into all the hammers on purpose.
Look, Tycho. There might, I don't know. Like again, I'm still a contractor. At this
Not gonna make
moment,
it.
so
Wow.
damn.
The little finger couldn't do it.
I mean, the PCI 5. Damn. Oh wait, there's not that many people playing. He could have just qualified. Like everybody just could have made it to the next round.
Yeah, he could have made it, but he was struggling.
No, he won't serious. He just out here. I'm gonna sit in front of this hammer, let the hammer knock me up there. And
then
he
it
just
knocked
couldn't
him
get
short.
up. Yeah, he couldn't get up.
I mean.
Like literally, the hammer knocked me into victory. Snow yeet. Yeet yourself into holes to score points. So, you gotta score 15. There go. Seriously?
All right, that's 1 point.
Well, no, that didn't work.
I do not like how the audio just cuts out once you get into that waters part. It's just like, this just sounds weird. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't.
Come on, need to get myself into the 5-point zone.
So close to the center.
2.
No. It's another 2.
Oh. Yeah, I got 2. I got 4. So far, I got 4. And
Are Are we collecting points? No, we're not collecting points. No! Ah, damn it.
Knock me. Knock me out of this.
Really?
Come knock me out of this. Come and knock me out of Damus. Amadeus. Come
Damn
knock
it.
me Amadeus.
Yes.
All right, I got damn 10
Okay.
points. You
I
know,
got
it makes me
6.
feel
Not gonna make
good
it.
that it makes me feel good that like not a lot of people have gotten the points yet, but also no, thank you. Just like let me score some points. I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it either. I only got 7.
I got 12, and that's what's really starting to hurt me about this.
And eliminated.
No!
Aw.
And it sounds so bad. It sounds so
I
bad.
want to do that again because I was pretty like there were like a handful of times where we were just kind of like it is not. These cameras are trying to intentionally miss me, but it was fun.
Yeah.
So all 3 of us
We
are
can do that
eliminated?
again. I approve.
Yes. Get up. Give your all in the
How did
clan
we-
of Yeetus.
Wait. How did we get here?
How did we get where?
In the final round somehow.
Are you? Are you still playing?
Yes.
Oh, you're probably spectated.
Wait, am I spectating? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just hit B. Clan of Yeetus. Yeah, I'm gonna claim that. Clan of Yeetus. Win a Yeetus show. Be airborne. Reach. CDs are like are doable. These are doable right here.
Like that. So also another game I have been playing has been Fall Guys on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Just to kill time, and it's just like I will sit here and play more Fall Guys than I really wanted to play because those dailies are so easy to obtain.
Right.
Also, I haven't looked much into the daily. I need to go back into multiverses. I know at least like the starter dailies, like the starter goals for that were pretty obtainable, but I guess because it's to start you off. Oh my god, I swear, if this PC is still downloading fucking games on this hard drive.
I honestly just want the hammer at this point, however that works.
Mm-hmm. There we go. See how it goes. Okay. So that's 2. Wait, the Rumble. But see, all I want is King Woods. King Woods is 8. How much is Showbucks? 7. Damn. If I'm gonna spend like $8 for like one skin, I might as well just go ahead and just get the season pass and then just unlock all the skins. Just trying to get one King Wood skin, even though I really do like Xavier Woods. Okay, I am Rhett. Wait. Okay, yep, now I'm Rhett.
Let's see. To upgrade my Ryzen 3, my Ryzen Gen. Well, actually, no, it's Ryzen Gen 2. Actually, I hate that they've labeled these CPUs this way. So replace my Ryzen 3900X with a 7900X. Yeah, I'm not thinking about that. I'm gonna think about that
Yep.
because that's a purchase.
Yep, you're gonna need the AM5s, right?
Yep, new motherboard, and they will probably put DDR5 in that thing on that thing too. So there's new memory, and
I am not a big fan of buying new RAM, new RAM standard out the gate. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Maybe they'll offer a DDR4
nice.
version of these boards. Also, I'm mad that there
Probably
is
will.
like an Among Us. There's like an Among Us skin where it's just like
Yes.
the person's been
I
killed.
mean, not playing with it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
just a
see
bone.
that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not fucking around with these hammers. Excuse me.
The big
Excuse me.
schwangins.
Please let me get through. Thank you.
Come on. Yep. Oh, yeah. There you go. I went to flying,
Where's Major?
I'm already in.
man. Send you in?
Nope.
Wait, is that a Mass Effect skin?
Yes. Oh no, that's a Halo skin.
Oh.
It's the brutes. Send you good?
Oh no.
So you ain't make it?
No, I made it. I'm fine.
I didn't see him running in.
I didn't see him on spectate, so I thought he was
Yeah.
in.
No, I said I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Now I was just like looking at something, being like, how did two people get eliminated in this? Like that means they didn't even leave the starting line.
Yeah, I think the brute made it.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah. Oh, wall yeet. I'm not.
Wait, what?
This one might be best if we use the yeet hammers to get. We might need to use the yeet hammers for traversal. We'll try. I'm gonna try.
You said the whole word traversal.
Yep. I use traversal and yeet at the same time.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Nope, that didn't work.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
I don't know how to like land on top of things. There we go. Okay.
Sin, are you in the bunny costume?
I am.
No.
Oh, it's Kev. Okay, so I'm right beside you.
Yep, you're right next to me.
Okay. I don't know how to grab onto things.
Right trigger. Damn it!
1, 2. There we go.
Damn. I'm not gonna make it.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't high enough.
I do not like this mode now. It is too damn hard.
Kevin, I think you did.
No, I didn't.
Are there two people with the bunny costume?
Yes.
I mean, you can also see usernames, and he's not on there.
Yeah, I'm not on it. But since you were here, I will spectate. Did you make it?
I did.
Okay,
because
so-
I did what you said, he used the hammers for traversals. I just spent a lot of time looking for the right hammers and timing them.
Yeah. I didn't take my own advice.
And I gave up immediately.
I was just like,
I was like, nope, this isn't working for me. I'm okay. Well,
Wait.
I do like that it does
wait,
have.
you're not here either?
No, but at least we get to watch you.
Yeah, we can watch you.
Oh no.
You got this, and I believe in you.
Wait,
You just
what
gotta
is
get
your
15
name?
points.
There it is.
Pro-
Okay.
It's
Provincial
fly.
fly. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, denied.
Denied.
Okay. There we go.
There you go. Ooh, that was good.
That thing came out there like Matumbo. No.
No, no, no. Not today.
Not in my house.
Ooh, okay. Go,
I mean,
go,
cheeky
Sin,
little point.
go. Go, Sin, go.
Oh no, not this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to try to get as many of the points as you can. Oh,
He could go.
Let's go, Sin. You just need 10 more points. Let's go.
He
Let's go.
could
Oh,
go. Oh, yeah.
Go, Sin, go. Go. Yes.
And again.
Wait.
It didn't give
What
you the
happened?
points. What?
Boo.
Whoa.
That's racist.
It is.
How, look, it says report
Okay,
play. How do I
okay.
report game?
Okay. Yeah, he got it. He got it.
He should have had it. He should have had that.
He should have been had that. Real talk. For real, for real.
Like
Now
if
I'm
he
looking-
got
now I'm looking
if
at the
he got
Viking.
eliminated, I'd have been pissed.
I would have been like, can we report game?
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like I see report play, but I don't see report game. What? How did he win?
I guess it was like the first person to the points. Okay.
I don't know. Can we just play regular now? This game is pissing me off. My Ezio amiibo person isn't working on Yeetus. Ooh, tiger stance. Okay, but I'm unlocking a whole bunch of shit though.
That was neat.
Well, that's good. That was cool.
All right, let's get back into squad show. Let's do a regular event.
I'm gonna have to play another Clan of Yeetus because they said you have to play at least 3 of those things.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Fuck. All right.
But you only have to play one more of them. If
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's only one. It's only one. I will do it just to finish it. Just yeet me off the map. I will immediately eliminate.
Why?
Look, it's I had to play it. It ain't saying I had to win it.
Yeet parade.
First place medal, place top 28, place top 50%. All right, let's do this, I guess. One, two, whoops.
I tried to yeet and
That's a problem.
it did not let me yeet.
Ow! It knocked
Okay.
me in the wrong direction. You.
I guess you have to jump in order to really get it to work like you're supposed to, right?
Yeah,
Ow!
you kind of have to jump into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. This is. Yep. Let me just not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not.
Hey, take your time, baby. Take your time.
Take your time, young man. Mama
Yeah, but you
used
have
to
to kind of,
say.
you have to try to jump into the hammer, catch it on the upswing to make the most of it.
All right, I'm done.
Yep. I'm not done yet. Well, I'm out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Be great.
Be great. What's even happening?
Look, you got time, man. You got time. Go. Kev, what happened? Kev, stop. What is happening?
I'm getting bumped, dude.
I don't see it.
No, like you can't see.
Yeah,
like,
you can't
we
see
that
it,
you're
so it's
moving,
just like
but
you were
can't
just.
see what you're getting hit by.
Yeah. It's just like you were just throwing yourself across the map.
Through the wire.
What's going on, Airfly? How you doing? How you feeling? welcome to the
Firefly.
stream. But yeah, Kev, sorry. It just looked like you were just throwing yourself across the map. And I was like, what are you doing?
No, I'm getting thumped.
Oh, no, like you probably are, but it's a lot like with Major and not being able to see himself on camera.
Right.
Really.
See, again,
Like,
Yeah.
the information I had was different. That's why I'm reacting this way.
Yep. And meanwhile, I'm getting literally like bopped by like wrecking balls, big schwangans.
It's like when you says, oh, this makes sense, but
Help! Help!
it makes sense, but at what cost?
my sanity, all of our sanity.
This.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all go.
Look, that did not work.
Y'all
Ow.
move? Can y'all move? Can y'all move?
Nope, that's the wrong
Can y'all
one.
move?
Oh, hey! Oh, shit!
It's time to say, girl, I'm slow.
Oh, shit, I can't believe that worked. All right, now it's not working.
Oh.
There
Damn
we
it.
go.
Okay.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Did he eat you into the finish line?
Yes! Oh my god, let's
The
go!
way that this, the
Not
way
gonna
that this
make
game
it.
is doing Kevin dirty.
Oh.
Cam, you got it! You got it, baby!
Yo, somebody flip that.
Please, we all made it, right?
Somebody flip that.
We all made it, right?
Hold on. let me
Yeah.
see. Yep, we did.
Woo.
Let's go!
You
It
have
knocked
to,
me, but it was like I was on my feet, but I had to get up. I was like, ugh. And then I just dove in. Oh my god, this game. You yourself. Let's see. Look, I'm just happy to make it to the final round.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna win this or not. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Yo, my absolute chest.
So apparently it is winnable. Airfly says they beat the game in Battle Pass early today.
congratulations.
Yeah, I am not starting.
Whoa! Let's go. Got 5.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh,
I got 5 on it.
oh, come on, baby. Come on!
Also that 5.
I got 2.
I got 2. I got 7. It's cool.
And got 10.
Let's see it with.
That's
Let's
a
go. I got
1.
12. Let's go.
Look, I will accept the victory if one of us wins.
I won.
And
Oh,
15.
I got it. Wait. Yo, did I get it? I think I got it. Yo, I think I won.
Then why are we still doing this?
I guess y'all gotta still do it. I don't know why,
So
but I
basically,
think
it's like a thing for coming, because you get points for coming in either first, second, or third, depending on like what part of the bracket you're in. And I think it was between me and Kevin at the last second, so I don't know who got first on that.
I am not doing well at all. Well, look, I feel like there was a
Look,
tech.
if I
feel like
if
there
I
was a-
won,
feel like there was a tech talk
I need
Thursday
somebody
one.
to clip that. I
I don't think it's gonna. Oh, I can clip the win. Yeah. It was. I don't know if I can clip the actual instance in which you won.
There you go.
Please, just end this. End this. Oh, boo! Boo!
I won!
Yep, so it was Kevin.
Yo!
At the last second.
Yo, I won this!
Take a screen, press the F12 button on your keyboard. Take a screenshot of that.
Wait, which one?
F12.
Well, I got the clip, so
Okay.
we can go back and
Yeah.
make it bigger or whatever, longer, whatever. Ready, set, data with that raid party of 7. What's good?
Yo. Damn, y'all, I'm gonna have to buy the game. I'm gonna have to buy the freaking season pass.
I'm so mad I don't
Jesus.
have a crown. Again, I bought this game from Steam on Steam. Why do I not have a crown? I'm just saying.
Oh Lord.
All right,
I
got
have
some kudos.
I have a crown.
How does it feel to be famous?
Feels good. Feels good.
All right, so now I switch it over to regular
man.
because
Yeah, I'm gonna do this on my own tomorrow.
how's everybody doing? Again, welcome Raiders from Ready, Set, Data. Sorry, there's no tech talk today unless you bring it in. Maybe we're here playing some games. It's the end of the month. We just relax and trying to relax. We're trying to relax, but we're playing Fall Guys. So
Yes.
relaxation. Well, no. How's everybody doing today? All right,
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, Sin, you're a glizzy.
I had glizzies for dinner.
You did too. At first, it was like Sin had like the top part of the glizzy, and then he had like the pirate. So it was like he was looking like a pirate glizzy. Not me winning on the low.
And again, that is a victory for all of Tech Talk Thursday.
Oh yes, it is. Oh gosh.
Like Kevin is just like, no, that like it is a win for Tech Talk Thursdays, but I want to be clear first and foremost, it is a win for me.
Yeah, I'm only saying it's a win for Tech Talk Thursday because I knew I would never get it. Good. Hope you're doing to see this weekend. Yes, I will be there. Not at GalaxyCon, but I will be at the Stream Raleigh event at the hotel next door because, yeah, I'm still not comfortable being around a whole bunch of people after what happened in May.
Right. Understanding.
I wasn't comfortable being around a whole bunch of people even before that event, but
Why y'all stopping the ball?
yeah, that was weird. But okay,
Like,
where did these like wrecking balls come from? They weren't here last time I was playing.
yeah, there are certain modifiers that happen in levels. So, yeah.
Oh, this is squad position.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've not played in squads before, so this is.
We just have to not get 10.
All right, we got
just have to
33 points.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it. No, wait, we might. We just gotta wait. You just gotta wait for.
Now everybody's in.
No, except for too cool for school. Cool for school. What are you doing, bro? Finish. Yeah, okay. We're not gonna make it.
Why not?
Oh wait,
Top 10.
we got a fourth person on our team.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. What?
Yeah.
Boo.
Top 10. You slowed us down.
Wait, so you automatically get it?
It's like what position you are when you finish basically adds to your score.
But apparently we got dicked over by the rando.
Yeah. Tale as old as time.
Which really makes me want to sit there and ask for somebody in the community to play the fourth person now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're going to need a fourth for TMNT too, so So hey, if you have Game Pass or TMNT,
We don't need a full four to roll like
how do you
TMNT.
turn
We can
that
roll
off?
threes.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying, like, if we get a fourth for this, then we can bring them all to TMNT as well.
Right. Okay.
We need a fourth for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, we're waiting on you.
Waiting on you, Sam.
So I was too busy watching, calculating.
Plotting, planning, scheming, figuring it out.
Like, it would be nice if we could just, if there was an option to say, do not fill the team.
That would be nice. Because I'd rather, rock with y'all as opposed to rock with another person. Like, and that person like trips over his shoelace. Treetop tumble. Oh, I don't think I've done this one before.
No, I have not. Oh, there are trios sometimes. Okay.
Okay. I can't do it because points. Because I have the points add up. Okay. Yeah, I am scared, and I fear for my life. And I fear for my life.
Come on, kid-friendly Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting for like the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Oh. Well, no, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. Finish.
Yeah, sorry about that. Everybody had to cut the audio for the game off for a second. Or I had to cut everybody's audio off because voice meter kind of went glitchy for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Did y'all hear me tell y'all that?
Yeah,
Yes.
we heard.
Okay. Because without me, I couldn't hear myself either. So I'm like, I had no idea. Did we win? Did we make it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
I
Let's
didn't.
see here.
I wasn't even able to finish.
Yeah, I need to. There has to be another. Yeah, so it's a weird thing with voice meter. Like every so often, the audio will get like really weird and glitchy, and if I once I restart it, it'll be fine. But because I was in the middle of it happened as the match was starting, and I did not want to be the person who cost the win for our team. So I was like, you know what? I'll just mute everything, keep playing, and I'll fix it and explain everything when I get back. All right, so what do y'all say? This will be the last one, and we'll switch over to TMNT.
Okay,
Works
do
for
you
me.
want to do more Yeetus then so we can finish all of those things?
How many more in Yeetus do we have?
because they have like a thing of like stay in the air for 60 seconds, get hit by 60 hammers, that type of thing.
Right. Like, I mean, we can literally clear up some more Yeetuses, but
I don't think we're gonna get all of them.
yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get all of them. I'll
The
go
only
back.
one I got left is the Yeetus hammer. Get hit by Yeetus hammers in any round. Actually, that's it for me in Yeetus.
I
Just
got
get hit
reach
by
the
the
final
hammer.
round and reach the final round, be airborne for 50 seconds, and reach round 2
Right.
in Clan of Yeetus. So
Like
Haven't you done most of those though?
Yeah. I will pretty much clear. I pretty much am gonna clear up maybe like 2 of those. We could probably clear up 2 of those, and then I'll just do the rest on my own at another time. Because I still got 4 days left.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we
So,
can play one.
Yeah, we can do one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do one more round of Yeetus. Land of Yeetus. Land of Yeetus.
Oh, the one with the check mark is the event. Okay. I see what you. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see what y'all are saying. Yeah, I got a shit ton more than.
Yeah. And like I said, I won my clan of Yeetus, so
Kevin's like, I mean, this crown is so heavy, but I guess I can wear it into yet another Yeetus match, I guess.
I mean, yes. I mean, I like the Kingwood skin. Also am crowned.
Airfly, I just saw that you hopped on Fall Guys. Did you want to join?
Thank you, Airfly.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, guess we're waiting on me then. Jeez, I need my towel. It's hot in this motherfucker.
One thing I really do love about noise suppression is that I can put my fan on and I don't have to worry about the fan coming off through, like, when I'm not speaking. Wall yeet. Oh, come on.
Oh, I got this, baby. I got this one.
Why does
I
it
think I
even
figured.
matter, Kevin? You're just gonna take home 2 crowns, right? That's how it works.
I mean, that would be nice. I'm gonna see how this goes.
I'm gonna tell you,
I'm
it
gonna
worked.
use the power of yeet.
Use the power of the yeet.
Mm-hmm. Use the yeet,
Okay,
Luke.
I want that fucking fedora, man.
Oh! The yeet! The yeet is carrying me! Use the power of yeet! Use the power of yeet!
The power of heat compels me over the wall.
Okay,
Use
Hammer,
the
I need you
power
to help
of
me
yeet.
here. Thank you.
Use the power of yeet! Use the power of yeet!
There we go.
Ow!
Whew. What's up, Sin? Bye, Sin.
Yo.
Hey, Sin.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Listen, Takal got you on that one.
Yeah, to call, I do have one. It's an old one and it's messed up. But if you're talking about if you're talking about for my recent job, I don't get one as a contractor.
The power of yeet compels me.
I thought it was
Trust in
propelled.
the yeet. Yep. I use the power of yeet.
Sin, your
Power
hat's
of
on fire.
Wow.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're not. But look, Tycho, you're not FTE, and I get that. Like, I'm used to it.
Okay.
Oh, I was in the shop 2 weeks
The
ago.
assassin.
Damn.
The assassin, the glizzy, the techno rabbit. Trust in the power of Yeet. The power of Yeet will never fail you.
Was it a double entendre? I those go over my head.
It
was because you use Linux systems at your house. Fedora is one of those distros.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I understood double entendre as like, hey, it has a clean meaning and a dirty meaning. Not that it has double meanings.
Oh no, just
yeah, I get that
just
now.
that it has two. Just that it has more than one.
Yeah, I get that now.
Double entendre.
But yes, I get it. I do have fedoras at home. God.
When you hate and I get money, then I double up tonkas.
Oh no.
Yes, let's go. I've trusted in the power of Yeet. The power of Yeet will never fail me.
The power of Yeet propel me. No.
Let the Yeet use you. Let it use you.
Is this what they mean by the clan of Yeet? The clan of Yeetus? The power of Yeet propels me.
Literally.
To 1 point.
You have to trust in the power of Yeet. The power of Yeet. The power of Yeet.
The power of gravity is doing something else, though. The power of Yeet propels me off.
Power of Yeet.
2 points. Hooray.
Okay.
Come on. I just need.
No.
No. Oh, wow. You sent me over the edge into oblivion. Okay.
Who?
A little bit rude, I have to say.
Who?
The hammer.
Oh. It was me. I'm sorry. I'm still
Do
struggling.
not question the power of Yeet. The power of Yeet. The power of Yeet! Wait.
I'm still fighting the power of gravity. No!
The power of Yeet!
You stole my Yeetus power! Hello. Hi. Hello. Nope, this isn't working! Oh, it worked.
Power of Yeet! Let's go!
The power of Yeet!
Believe in the power of Yeet! Oh!
Oh, not this.
Come on, Sin. You got it! The power of Yeet!
5 points.
Yes!
Hooray for me!
I should get an achievement for having more points than the game requires.
Yeah, I literally had 19. How many did you have?
Who,
18.
me? Oh.
Yeah.
No, I have 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh, this is...
Kevin's just gonna run the tables on y'all like this man needs to go to a casino or something.
I going? No. Come on. Door Yeet. Oh. So this is literally the first one that makes it over the line. Yo, I don't know.
Believe in the power of Yeet.
Let the power of Yeet. Let the power of Yeet. I must believe in the power of Yeet.
Believe in the heart of the Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least a proprioception.
Believe in the power of Yeet to carry me to victory.
All right, following Sin here. Okay, good. Y'all are like back to back.
Ow. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go.
Okay, lovely. Excellent.
So Kev is just going.
I'm going.
Back in the back, Sin here.
The power of Yeet!
The power of Yeet!
Yes.
As you slammed on your face.
I hit my face at the end. Watermelon of Doom.
Watermelon of Doom.
Congratulations, Watermelon of Doom.
That is a really good name. That is a really good name.
The power of Yeet compelled me, but it did not propel me.
It compelled you, but it did not propel you. The power of Yeet propels me.
Ooh, yes.
I
will take the Yeetus pass.
Yo, I literally just have to do. Good. I'll do that one tomorrow.
What was it?
I literally just have to reach the final round again. I cleared all of those in the matter. I like
Yeah,
the
I'm
airborne.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm at like win the clan of Yeetus. Y'all will never get that one. You know what? Fuck.
You know something? I got everything on there, so now I have the little hammer thing, and that's basically all that we needed here.
Yeah, I will do that one tomorrow. I will do that one tomorrow, but yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Out of here, switch back over here. Hello, hi, welcome to Tech Talk ThursPlays with your host Mark's Major Ling Summers. It's your boy Kev in the building, and Sinziak,
Hi,
the man on fire.
Hello.
Hope you're all having a great evening, enjoying some video games. We are in the process of switching some stuff out.
Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some water.
There we go. Wow, there is actually a Fall Guys extension for Twitch. I did not know that. I would have turned that on. How's everybody doing this evening? Sin, what's going on? How are you feeling after being bought into Yeetus's loving arms, embraced, and then shot off across the map?
You know something? Like that little kind of thing is really enjoyable. I'm having fun with that.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool. I guess I had to really just embrace Yeetus into my heart. And once I do that, I can truly understand what Yeetus has in store for us.
Very important.
Oh, you get a star nameplate for doing that? What? Oh, that sucks. I wish I had known that. I would have turned that on.
Let me go and activate the power of a Ninja Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which, who decided to make sure that they installed all these things? It was me.
I also installed it on my Xbox just in case.
Yeah, I have it on both. I find it really weird that I cannot get 1440p. Like, the resolution on PC is 2400 by 1350. It seems really weird, but okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Taught them to be ninja fiends.
Turtles and I
Just
have
Okay,
speed.
remix. Well, while that's happening, I'm going to get some tea.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Kev sing for a bit, and I'm gonna go get some Diet Dr.
Turtles,
Pepper.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in the house, shape. Turtle power. The fact that this exists is the fact that this exists is amazing. That this lives and
My,
breathes.
the thing that makes me sad is that I know that there are some people who saw that fly and have no idea who that is.
What now?
There are some people who literally saw that and have no idea who that fly is.
Yeah. That's Baxter. That's Baxter Stockfly.
There was a flaw?
Oh yeah.
Whew, all right, let's get into it.
How do we do that?
I think it'd be like party up.
Is that a story mode or arcade mode thing?
I mean, is that the beginning of the screen?
Oh, here
Why
we
is
are.
this
It's at the
game
bottom
asking me
left.
to... What is it? Is this also another Epic game?
Possibly?
Yeah, like it just
it
it
is.
kicked on something on my monitor, on my other monitor, said, "Hey, you should sign in." So wait, Game Pass is now just giving out Epic games?
I mean, I guess that's also for like crossplay. So that's actually pretty cool. So if you
Oh,
have
please
people
check the
who you're
game
playing
mode.
on,
Story, new game.
so if you got people that you're playing on, like
Wait, what?
you'd have to create a party.
Oh, okay, there we go. You just now asking if you can have access to my network?
Gotta find time to ask.
Yeah, like I'm looking through user names right now.
I'm gonna be Daddy Rat. Daddy Rat. I'm Pappy Rat.
Did I get an invite?
I'm working on it. Wait, I have a friend on Xbox named Red Hat Engineer. I really want to know who that is.
Why is it that when I try to sign into the Epic Games site, it goes, "Do you want to create an account?" And I'm like, no, I don't.
Like I said, this is good. This is good when you like I guess
I
when
heard
you
of
like
stuff, I
have
don't
like
know
different
who that
accounts.
is.
Let's get our shells and gear.
What was that sound just now?
What was what sound?
I heard the Xbox sound, but I don't see an Xbox.
Oh, yeah, because I invited you. It invited you through Xbox.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay, there
there we go.
yeah.
What do you wait? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, Kev will be able to walk you through it because I was doing the inviting, so he wouldn't
Yeah.
better know how to accept the invite.
Yeah. Do it. Yeah, you would basically go to like party up, which is like Y button. And then you would like join friends, and then you would see Major.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all are playing this through the Xbox app, huh?
Yeah, what are you playing it through?
Steam.
Well, you still would have to.
Well,
Wait,
like, I
did
have
you
crossplay,
buy it?
so I don't know what the problem is.
Oh wait, you don't have Game Pass anymore, do you?
Nope.
Oh,
Then you got to join through Epic.
yeah. You have to create that Epic account.
I mean, I did because I had to do that for Fall Guys.
Okay,
Yeah, so you would yeah, I guess you would have to join. I guess Major, you would have to send him an invite through Epic.
Unfortunately, it's showing me nothing but Xbox users right now.
So once again, Sin buys the game slowly to play just with us.
Didn't we get him? Do we need to give him some more Game Pass?
Because I could probably assure that Game Pass would have been a lot cheaper than him buying that game.
Okay, so let's do this whole thing real quick.
And it said I had crossplay enabled, so
Yeah, like this is the part where I'm just like, why aren't y'all here? Because I have crossplay enabled, but it says it can't find y'all anywhere.
Select your hero.
find players.
But then again, Epic Games is like, you should create an Epic account. And I'm just like, I just made one. Y'all decided to give me some ridiculous name that I've never heard of before. So now we're here. We're just all in hell today. And this is why behind me, just flames all over my face.
Create party, friends.
I'm reopening the game, so please hold.
Yeah, this is only letting me bring in people from Xbox. And like the thing is, like I know I signed in with my Epic account.
Do what?
Like I signed in with my Epic account, so I don't know why I'm not seeing anybody, like any Epic folks.
Okay, you got the party up.
Not anymore. I gotta go into the game to do that. So give me a second.
Okay, yeah, start.
All right. So creating a party, which one?
Is your crossplay enabled?
Yes. Like I can't even turn it off. Oh shit, there you go. So I could, yeah, crossplay enabled, crossplay disabled, which, I mean, it's not like it does much. Disconnect, crossplay enabled, create party, friends. Yeah, nothing but Xbox players. Create party, private, invite, nothing but Xbox players.
Rude, to be honest, but okay.
What about when you press like that double dash, that like triple dash button. Like I guess.
Well,
start
that's the
button or
menu
whatever.
button on the Xbox controller. That's how I invite people.
Okay.
So I can do that on Sin's name, but it's going to... That's why he heard the Xbox sound and wasn't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. It'll just take a little bit over here because, you know, I just have to install things on the internet.
Oh, Young raises a very interesting point. Wonder if it's crossplay between PC through Xbox app and console only.
Okay, hold on.
As confirmed on Reddit and reported by Pure Xbox, no, TMNT does not support crossplay. Currently, crossplay will only be supported between PC, Steam, and Windows Store and Xbox.
PC, Steam, and Xbox? All right, let's try this now.
Wait, so
There we go.
what happened?
I'm in game with Kevin. Like I finally signed it through Xbox. It turns out I think I still have Game Pass.
Okay, yes, I can see him. Hit start, join game. That apparently did not work the way I thought it was going to work. Still did not do the thing I wanted you to do.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Finally!
Just me quietly taking point.
Look, at least somebody did. I appreciate it. I ain't hating you for it.
Oh wow, the way you ran up on Donatello like that. Okay.
April O'Neil, reporting live.
Wait, what? How are you here again?
Wait, who is this?
Let's get our shells and gear.
Wait, what?
Who's D Wolf?
And Sin is gone now.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Let's
What the
back up.
fuck?
Hold on. Who's man?
You
Who
made
mans?
it. Did you make it public?
Yeah, I made a public game to
That's
try
why
it.
we can see.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
all
I
right.
figured it out now.
Let's back out. Let's do this again.
Did I back out? Yeah, everybody back out.
Yeah.
Everybody back out.
It's like, what the fuck is happening?
Okay, wait a minute.
This
Let me
would
go-
not be
let me
a-
make sure.
This would not be a Tech Talk ThursPlays if there was not a multiplayer
Yeah.
mishap.
Yep.
How Fall Guys work so much better.
PA game, friends. All
Power of the-
right.
The power of the Yeet.
Oh yes, the power of the Yeet.
Okay, so
So,
game's haunted
Set.
apparently.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Select your heroes.
also, I just realized I could have kicked people, but I didn't realize.
But they would have come back in after the fact if it was public.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
Sin
why-
is still
what-
showing
what-
up twice.
Sin, do you have both games open?
No, I don't. But I did have Steam open. I don't know why I have two accounts here.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Just kick,
I'm gonna make-
just kick that one.
yeah, I'm gonna make this easy. Now I removed both of you. How did?
No, wait. God, okay.
Okay, so Cinziak.
Hold on, let me figure out.
Yes.
Here, give me a second.
This is all anybody's ever going to see of TMNT from us.
Yeah.
Not the fi- the There's a firewall going on here.
It's a firewall. You need to tighten that firewall. You got more things coming out the firewall.
It's like you and then another and then like a U parentheses one parentheses.
That normally means that there's a second controller plugged into the at least the Xbox. Now, I don't know why that's happening on PC.
The fire is interfering with Sense connection.
His firewall is down.
It is determined that I need to link an Epic account, but I already made one because I had to make one to play Fall Guys. How do I get to that account?
Do you have the logins for that?
No, like it asked me to make one on the spot.
No, I mean, are you logged into Epic through your browser?
No, I am not.
Well, I think that's what you need to do.
Well, I mean that's the problem there, Kevin. So when I did things for Fall Guys, it was in the UI of Fall Guys. It didn't take me to the Epic website to do anything.
You're going to need to do that in the browser. Because if it's asking you to make one, that means you're not logged in.
Hi, everybody. It's
Hello.
the guy who's currently not being yelled at, Major Leagues. I'm just going to sit here quietly.
No yelling, just strongly reiterating the same point.
Hey, Kev, what screen did you see?
This-
What screen did you
it-
see,
it-
Kev?
It's the thing where I want to just go, hey, but listen, like, fine, I'm just gonna do what the tech support person said because otherwise they're going to yell at me, and then get an Uncrustable out of the freezer.
Because you say like, yes, I'm logged in to my Epic program. Yes.
Okay, link your.
But are you
account
logged
to-
into the website?
See, I'm on my best behavior. Also, I don't want to jinx myself today, but I'm going to say that, hey, my camera stayed on the entire time. It's amazing what happens when you offload devices off of a USB bus. Poor D-Wolf, he'll never know what he did wrong.
He started where he wasn't supposed to be. But that was kind of cool. Like, oh, you can actually jump into public games. Oh, that's dope. So it's that. So if it's
But
like,
who
oh, I
does
want to
that?
like, if I want to like roll up with randos, I could. That's not bad.
But who does that?
For those that do. Those, you know, sometimes people ain't got friends, or sometimes people ain't got friends to play games with.
And that's when I will play a single player game. As I often do.
That's you, Major. Take you out of it sometime, okay? There we go.
No! I will always be in the center.
And that's why I call you out.
You do.
Anything too lovely fun. There's
Wait, did you write what's happened?
at no
I
point.
did for the sake of understanding of the audience.
Right.
Because I need people to understand why I'm confused about Kevin going politely but firmly, I need you to create an account. I don't understand why that's happening.
What do you mean? I never said, do you need to make an account? I said, did you log in? You're going to need to
Here we
log
are.
into that account. You're going to need to log in to an account. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
On the thing. It didn't ask me because I'm logged in to my website through the web browser.
It's hot. It's just hot in here.
Like I say now it says when I went to log in, it says, "Hey, please make an account." So you put in your username and password, and it said, "Hey, make an account." Is that what you were saying?
I went to the sign in area of the website, and
Right.
it said, please put in your first name, last name, email, password. Tell us when your birthday is. And I'm like,
Right.
Epic, I did this already. What's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
Epic has decided by the magic and mystery of integrations to go, oh, you seem familiar. Do you mean that you're this person?
Okay.
Looks like we're good now.
Okay. Seems like we're holding steady.
All right, now look. You see this anger, this frustration, this fire we feeling? Let's take it out on the Foot Clan. On behalf of the Yeetus clan. Right? Okay.
Hmm.
Anybody worry about no news?
What did I do with my what did I do with my controller? Wait, what? Oh shit! I'm gonna say, what the fuck is happening? Why am I not moving? I meant I'm just like hitting everybody after they're already dead. Wait. Ow, that wasn't nice. Wait, are the Foot Clan robots? Why are they blowing up like that?
Yeah, it's the whole like we can't do violence to actual human beings, so they're robots.
Oh, has it always been like that?
Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Wait, are these motherfuckers accountants and shit? Why would you walk into that? Okay, these dudes did not look like they wanted to do that. Like, they just walked in so sad, like, man, I guess we gotta fight these guys. Oh, shit.
Let's go, achievement. I know you ain't just hit me with no spoon. Put that ham down. I said, put that ham down. Jazzercise. Ow. Didn't see that.
Wait, was that Bob Saget?
No, it's Vernon.
Tell me why I'm pressing Y like that's gonna do something, like that's been doing something. Oh, it does do something. It does that.
Yeah, that's your special.
Oh.
Bump these cameras. Uh-oh, cameras. Ooh, pizza. Bop. Nope. Get wrecked.
Easy peasy.
Most fearsome fighting team.
Got the Pacifist Award.
It works.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
The fuck was that?
Oh, that was Rocksteady.
No, but the thing he's got.
Oh, that's Krang's head. Big Apple.
3 p.m. It looks like utter chaos with just 3 people.
Big Apple, 3 p.m.
I know you ain't trying to steal my. Stole our tires.
Oh man, I just fixed the party wagon.
The hell is happening here?
A lot. Get wrecked. Don't don't throw a man. Like I say, but get away from my sons. Now I am
Ah, that's funny.
not.
What idiot dropped this on the floor?
Now I'm of the ilk. Like they done really took our tires.
Ah,
Sorry about father.
Hey, Irma.
hey, I got an extra HP point. Ah, I'm on fire.
Take this. Teamwork is the way.
Ow.
Come and get me. Power out. That's what I call a turtle's keeper. Power out. Teamwork is the way.
Good. Like, just. This is too much.
I love the fact that you can throw them in the. I like how you can throw them in. You can throw them in the screen like Turtles in Time.
Yeah. Like, I'm over here flinching. It was like, what the fuck?
Like, ah, what is that? Yo. Not the engine. What the? The foot are running a chop shop. Pizza. Pizza time. Excellent.
Teamwork is the way. Teamwork is the way.
So where's our wheels in all of this?
What?
Where were our wheels?
They took our tire.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, where was it? Because those tires are way too big. Ooh.
Ow! I am snipe me from a distance. From a distance.
From downtown. Well, I swear my depth perception in this game is horrible. Like, I think I'm where I'm supposed to be, but then like I'm just like swinging and hitting nothing.
Hey,
I broke the
I
most
won the
objects.
wrecking ball.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, I did.
It's worse with 6. I bet it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worse or is the chaos just enhanced?
What was down?
I guess like secret
Irma.
level.
Oh.
Mutants over Broadway.
Location, Broadway.
Oh, I thought it was Home Square. Wait, so they got away anyway? What was the whole point? Okay. Oops.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Whoop. Woo, woo. Oh. Not too much for that talent. Ah. You. Woo. Oh. I'm a flat rat.
Ow.
Turtle. Turtle pizza. Ooh, I'm hurting. I'm gonna need. Help your father.
Ow. Oh.
You let your daddy die. Bad children.
I'm gonna need to see a paternity test.
I'm all the pappy you got.
Why is there a hole in the bridge? That seems super
It's New
dangerous.
York, and you're asking about potholes?
On a
Ooh,
bridge?
that was close.
I mean, two of us are not paying attention to what's happening.
Bashing time. We're
Turtle tenderizer.
you wimps.
The turtle tenderizer.
All right, I feel nice and tender. How am I supposed to hit it?
Jump attacks.
Jitsu strike.
Like you can't touch the tires if they have spikes.
Just stick and move, stick and move. Alright, back up.
How good that did.
How do you help someone?
I got him. It's LB.
Thank you. Yeah, I realized that too late.
Yeah, yum. Got him. Woo! We were a little on it. We were a little on it.
Yeah.
Destroy the turtles.
Is he a ninja?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's boss ninja. That is good old Oroku Saki. And I am of the you are of two camps when it comes to Splinter. You're either Hamato Yoshi's rat or you're Hamato Yoshi as a rat. I like to think that we are Hamato Yoshi's rat.
I am so confused.
It's lore from the show.
Yeah, it's lore from the show. See, yeah.
Wait,
So,
who did I ask was a ninja?
You
Shredder.
asked who Shredder was. Shredder's
Okay.
name is Oroku Saki.
Okay.
Right. And then like now when I was talking about Splinter, there are the two schools of are we Hamato Yoshi or are we Hamato Yoshi's rat? Now, I prefer to be on the side of Hamato Yoshi's rat. But depending on the series, it's like Hamato Yoshi is the rat.
So you're like, it's either the master is the rat or you or the rat is the pet of the master.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Damn it.
So, yeah. So if you're Hamato Yoshi's rat, then you have learned that Hamato Yoshi has learned, like the rat has learned. Oh, that's one of the dudes. From there. So yeah, if you're Hamato Yoshi, then you are the master as a rat. If you're Hamato Yoshi's rat, you learned about ninjutsu by mimicking your master's moves, your master's moves, and then you become the master yourself of the turtles. Okay.
Does it matter?
Okay, challenge. Huh?
Does it matter?
It doesn't, but it does. Depending on who you ask, it does. To me, it doesn't. I'm cool either way. Oh, so this is whole. All right. That was a whole stand pad. Back up.
Teamwork is the way. Now that's what I call a turtle speed. You need practice. Well done.
Like I say, either way, you're a giant rat.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
it's
But yeah.
already silly enough as it is. Why does it fucking matter?
Right. I think people prefer whoa. I think people prefer something help me out. Help me out, fellas. Okay. I think people prefer the oh, he's the master but he's turned into a rat. And I think the 80s series referred to him as that.
It does. I don't think it does.
Is that sleeping monkey? Wake up, monkey. Now 03 was the rat. 03 was like, oh, you're the rat. And the movies were the rat. Pizza time!
Teamwork is the way. Perfect timing. Teamwork is the way. Must work tonight.
Let me fall down. Not me go down the hole.
Good. You're following orders for once.
Damn it!
Now there's a way to like avoid that, but I can't figure it out.
Jump? I
Oh, what's
imagine?
happening here?
You're gonna get the horns, partner.
Ground tuck, and dirt bag. I'm blind.
Look out.
Okay, again. Dirtbag got a sliver. Get dirtbags out.
Like, damn, just hit that motherfucker.
Way to go! Cowabunga!
I'm so happy.
Krang's head is getting away, dudes!
I mean, you could just slice it in half right there. Oh, man, I don't know if you could.
King of the spill!
This Rat King.
Teamwork is the way.
He ain't got no garbage can, boy.
Teamwork is the way.
Combos.
you going, Kevin?
I don't know. A direction. Okay. That's.
Teamwork is the way.
Uh-oh. Mousers.
Teamwork is the way.
Oh wait, it might not be Rat King. It might be It might be Baxter. Let's go combos. Let's go combos. Oh, I know you ain't just try to kick me.
Watch and
Oh no wait, it's Rat, so it is Rat King. All right, big mouser.
teamwork is the way.
Not a big mouse, not a big. Hey, Genghis.
Teamwork is the way.
Oh, y'all done fucked up my combo.
Teamwork is the way.
Sin, he's dead.
There's old Rat King.
I am the Rat King. You're trespassing on royal grounds.
Plague Tail. I must fight what I am. Get up, get up, get up.
I mean, as long as he doesn't play any R&B, I think I'll be okay.
Not him yeet me.
He did it to me twice.
Way to go!
I say defeat Rat King while Splinter. Nice.
Shame.
Cowabunga!
That's right, baby. I realized what was happening at the bottom of those screens. Is that, oh, I should play harder than I am.
Show you later, geeks. Small meltdown.
Well done. All right, which one? Ow. Which person is this?
I fear something.
Way.
Power out! Power out!
This one's about Super Irma. Me.
Well done.
You okay there?
Yeah, what's up? I'm just pressing buttons. And it was one of the, it was one of them. Oh, let me try that. What is this?
I love how they're just like doing regular ass shit.
This'll temper their enthusiasm.
Yeah, be like, I'm just waiting for food.
I mean, there's two of them like taking fucking orders.
I like when we were on the TV level and they were like jazzercising, and I was like, I'm just casually shopping.
Good lord, my ping is really fucking high.
Yeah, mine too. Bump your sunglasses, bump these shirts.
Wait, aren't those like our merchandise though? That look like the TMNT logo on those shirts.
This is gonna get me amazing.
Punk frogs.
Teamwork is the way. Take this. Teamwork is the way.
Action and reaction.
Yeah.
Get. Ow.
Now that's what I call a turtle's team-up.
Teamwork is the way.
Have a shot.
You need practice. Thank goodness I'm safe at last.
Where were you at the mall?
Teamwork is the way.
Wait, did you ask why somebody in the late 80s, early 90s is at a mall?
What? Yeah, especially when it's. Uh-oh, we fighting Shredder. Nope, we're not fighting Shredder.
Miss Frizzle?
Behold the might
Temptress.
of
Tempestra,
Tempestra?
yeah. Oh, this is Rosar something.
Razar.
Yeah, they're from the movies. Yeah, Tokar and Razar. Yeah. Oh, that was.
Does the game stutter for y'all?
Yeah, it did for me. I was like, whoa,
Okay.
what's happening there?
Was that the first time it did it for you?
No, this is the first time.
Okay. Is this going to be?
I was
This is
like-
the third time it's done it to me. But normally it preceded an achievement.
Hey, get a grip. Power out. Hang on. Come and get me. Power out. Power out. Hey, get
Wow.
Damn. Yeah.
hang on. Turtles.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Delete it.
Way to go.
That was Rosal. Uh-oh. Wait, what?
Another missing robot piece? What a shocker.
it almost seems like we're not winning. Let's see. It's about 2-11.
Finally, my complete collection of headlines.
Good job. We did it.
Yeah. Roof running turtle.
Do we want to stop by the other like little NPCs and see if we got all the collectible things?
Yeah, hold on.
Can you please find my diary? Please.
Why did you lose them around town?
Okay.
Roof running reptiles.
So it looks like this is going to be like our last run.
I think so.
Get into things.
Okay. Cool deal.
An unfriendly encounter.
Found the diary.
Found memories.
Teamwork is the way.
That's what I call a turtles team up. This'll temper their enthusiasm.
Yes, let's shut off their TV.
Nothing gets somebody's attention by cutting off their TV.
Even geniuses fall down sometimes.
Foot
Y'all can
cruiser.
double- Just a note, I think y'all can double.
Set up.
Huh?
Hmm?
I think y'all can double jump.
Is the way. Teamwork is the way.
I can't. I'll show off.
Even geniuses fall down sometimes.
Damn it! I did it again.
Set up and punchline.
Well done.
Who wants infinite magic? Go for it.
I thought this was Super Mario 8.
Now that's what I call a turtle's teamwork.
Well done.
Check out my new secret weapon. Perfect timing. Set up and punch line.
You gonna kick me in the face, huh? Yeet.
The power of Yeetus propels you.
Oh, they had you all do this secret jump off of that.
This was for a high-risk assignment, but I love danger.
Perfect timing. Set up and punch line.
Of course.
Striking vortex. Check out my new secret weapon.
And before we fight, we gotta get in formation. Best of power,
That's a
worst
thousand
of your
tools
problem.
of your problem.
All right, Mr. Spray and Pray. I see y'all. Yep. Sit down, Bebop. Hold that.
Way to go!
Sir, your L's.
Ooh,
Well, that was dope.
I'm the best at this video game.
Come on, let's go!
The fuck is that?
I kind of something bat.
What are these things? What are these numbers beside our names?
Not sure. Levels?
Let's see that. Well, on that note, let's see if me clicking over here in OBS will make the music go away. Oh, it doesn't. So I get to jam to some good TMNT music. Hopefully this does not get a copyright strike. I might hate it if it does.
Why'd you hate it? It's video game music, right? Surely no one would think about this.
You'd like to think so.
Surely no one.
This may be the one show that nobody will be able to watch because of this last part. Well, let's just talk very loudly over the music. Well, that was fun. I've now
fun.
see. I was anticipating playing TMNT to vent my frustrations of not winning Fall Guys, but after taking in the power of Yeetus, I feel like that power manifested into me beating the ever-loving shit out of Foot Clan soldiers.
Indeed.
The power of Yeetus compelled me to propel the Foot Clan off of the screen, and it was great. It was amazing.
Mm.
On that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hey, Kev, what you got going on this week?
Nothing much. Kind of engage, probably like engage into a nice, relaxing weekend, and probably sort out any possible issues. I'm thinking about jumping into like this one game that I and Brittany have discovered called Dinkum, where it's like a combination of like Animal Crossing. It's like Animal Crossing meets Stardew Valley, and with a little like Minecraft elements to it. It's looking really good.
Is it on Game
So
Pass?
No, it's not on Game Pass.
I've
It's not on
seen
Game
that
Pass.
somewhere.
I don't know. Somewhere. But so yeah, I'm looking into that. Bear and Breakfast is out, but I'll probably jump on that at some point. So, you know, that's on the maybe list. Yeah, that's about it for the most part, per se.
Okay, cool. Sam, what you got going on this week?
Tomorrow I am going to a nail salon because we do nail care in this house. And then Saturday, I am going to be playing Ampersano on the D&D Jordan Lee channel. And other than that, maybe, you know, visit the store, see some friends, do some shopping, cuddle with my cat.
Cool. I was hoping you were going into your week.
Oh, and then I suppose, like, following the weekend, we would get another Hollow Knight challenge run, perhaps. And the first time, I might publish my 2-week schedule and see how that goes. And then episode 3 of Kinetic RPG, and then we're back here for more tech nugs.
Thank you for going into it because I wanted to show your graphic.
Well, okay, so there's one that I showed the guys here, but I have another one that's 2 weeks long because one of the things I'm trying to get into is making sure that people know further ahead of time what kind of stuff I'm getting into. So if y'all want to pull up to watch that content, you know what I'm going to be doing it.
Yeah, this is dope though. Look at this.
I made it with a tool called Figma. If anybody's interested in wondering what on earth I did that with.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I really thought that was Sin just flapping his arms like a bird dog.
It was. Just like, yay! That's me.
Let's see. This weekend, not going to GalaxyCon, but to GalaxyCon adjacent. Stream Riley, we're having a small little get together at a bar that's on the roof of a hotel, like right beside the Raleigh Convention Center. So that's where I'll be Saturday, Sunday, resting, doing some things, like resting. I don't know, maybe playing the storage game because I love playing the storage game. I would like to stream, but I think my actual evenings are really busy this week, giving there's like 2 Lamfest meetings I have to attend, so unless I stream on Wednesday, I probably won't stream again until next Thursday for another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. I'm going to GalaxyCon, but only tomorrow. Are you coming to the thing on Saturday though? I want to see you there. I want to see you there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know in a couple of weeks, I'll be on a plane. So yeah, there will be one that. So yes, for August, I think the second Thursday of August, there will not be a show.
Which one?
That will be the 11th, if I am not mistaken.
Okay, no show on the 11th. Gotcha.
I am checking. Because my airline tickets were sent to another email account, so I have to check my big calendar here. Let's see, the 11th. No. Oh, I hit the wrong number. Yep. So the 11th. The 11th, I will be on a plane to Sacramento. So there will be no show on August 11th. But we'll cover that when we get there. When we get closer to that. So next week, I'll remind everybody again. Yeah, outside of that, just chilling. I also downloaded Lost Ark because of an article I read about the batshit crazy things that happens in Lost Ark.
Yes.
Like apparently there's an enemy that will turn you into a fox lady, I think, and people die just to look at the model for that. There is a quest that apparently breaks the fourth wall. So I don't know. I kind of wanted to check that out, see what's going on. I wanted to try to get back into Final Fantasy 14, but apparently if you do not use your free trial after a while, they'll just negate it. And it's like, yeah, no, you don't have a free trial. So I guess it is what it is. But yeah, some other games I want to play. I've been trying to test out Final Fantasy 13, which one is better, Xbox One X version or PC, because I kind of want to get back into that. I want to play some more Final Fantasy, and eventually I'm going to get back to finishing Watch Dogs 2, get back to finishing Metal Gear Solid, get back to finishing Yakuza. Yeah, because I am woefully behind on these grandiose plans that I had set at the beginning of the year.
We need to talk about that. We were talking about that with Major. Major just kind of like, but there are so many things to do out there. How do you expect me to just do the same thing for like 5 years? And honestly, respectable take.
But yeah, so that's it. Look, I could say, yep, I'm gonna get back to streaming, but no, just always expect a show on Thursday. Never expect a show any other day. Don't do it. Just expect the Tech Talk Thursdays every Thursday except for the 11th and possibly some others, like Thanksgiving. But no, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm rambling. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays for ThursPlays for July 28th, 2022.
See you in August.
That 2-for double feature of Fall Guys and TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Excuse me. Really do appreciate you all coming through. Of course, y'all could have been anywhere in the world watching any streaming, or you could have been playing the games yourself, but you said no thank you. We love to see the once a month multiplayer fuckery that is trying to get into a party, because nobody ever has the same version of the game. And for that, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And of course, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people out there is I love you. And peace. How?
Wakanda forever.